So I think fatherhood really changed me, but I didn't feel it until I kept hearing it. So my mother said that it made me express more and love more and be more expressive, because I'm usually not. And I think it's because with your kids, you're not inhibited. You don't need to have any trust issue or reservation, so you're very open. From my dad is a very formal parent, but I remember something vividly where he would take us every Friday to get these floaties, animals or whatnot, from one of the Baqala grocery stores, and then we would go to the beach with my brothers. So that stuck because it was always continuous, so I liked it. The most default hobby that I share with my kids would be football, because I'm obsessed. But I try to keep them active. So whether just being in the garden and curious around trees, or with the animals, or arts and crafts, I like them being active and not always on their iPads. And yeah, so we do all sorts of things. The number one lesson I want my kids to apply, I don't know, the first thing that came to my mind is not to judge. I don't know, I get very sensitive when people are very narrow-minded and they're very judgmental or prejudiced. So I want my kids to travel. I want them to see people as human beings, not a color or a religion or a sect. So I think that's very important for me. The traits that they've taken from me, looks maybe. Majid, now that he grew up, he started to look like me. Before, no. Khalid looks like his mother. And I think Majid, because he's older, I can see that he's very well spoken, and I'm good at talking, so maybe he took that from me. Do my kids dress like me? There is an influence for sure. I think because they also look at you. So they get, if I wear a bracelet, he wants to wear. I'm like, no, Baba, not now. I want a necklace, or I want this, or I want ripped jeans. So there is an influence, and I think, whether they like it or not, they will have good taste in it. They have to. Describe fatherhood in 3 words. Love, gratitude, and beauty. Parenthood, not only fatherhood, it introduces a new definition of love in your vocabulary, in your dictionary. Like, it's nothing you ever felt before, not with a pet or a brother or a best friend or a pet. It's very new. It's a very new feeling, and it's extremely powerful. It's like it's born in you. And once you have a child, so if you ever have a child, inshallah, or I don't know if you do, you'll feel it. It's by nature, and you become very protective and always worried. You're always worried for their well-being and their safety. And there was a nice quote that it's like having your heart walking. It's not in you, it's somewhere, and you're always worried for it. So I think that's the beauty of parenthood. It's a beauty of a new meaning of love in your life. I love being a father.